Hello, my name is Olivia Carl, and I will be presenting on octopus limb regeneration and common mutations. To start off, I will be giving a brief introduction of the octopus. There are 300 different species of octopods which can be found in every ocean around the globe. From their ability to change the color and texture of their skin to better camouflage themselves to their extreme intelligence, octopods are undoubtedly some of the most mysterious and fascinating creatures that inhabit the Earth. Amongst their many interesting traits is their ability to regenerate their limbs. Octopods have several predators: seals, sea otters, sharks, and large fish. In attempting to escape predators, they often lose or severely injure their tentacles, which drastically limits their movement and ability to hunt. Much like a lizard, some types of octopods can self-amputate their limbs to encourage predators to attack the detached limb rather than the octopus. They can even differentiate between their own self-amputated limb and the limb of another octopus. In several studies, it was found that the octopus sees the arm of another octopus as a food source, while it sees its own as and expresses no interest in consuming it. Despite their similarity to lizards, there is a difference in the regrown limb. When lizards regrow their tails, they often look very different from the tails they were born with, whilst when the octopus loses a limb, the new growth is nearly identical to its predecessor. They do this by reverting the mature cells around the wound to an immature state, essentially redeveloping the limb from scratch, much like the way it was developed when the octopus was a fetus. These cells are unspecialized or undifferentiated, which essentially means they are undesignated to a specific type of growth such as skin or neurological cells, as the gene that provides instructions for the cell has not yet been activated. These cells collect near the base of the lost limb and form a blastoma, or a mass of undifferentiated cells, which then gradually regenerates every aspect of the original limb and forms into a new functioning tentacle in approximately 100 to 130 days. While not much more is known about the complex process that is limb regeneration in octopods, a new study speculates that a protein called acetylcholinesterase may play a crucial role in repairing the tentacle, specifically in reforming the nerves that in the regrowing limb. Acetylcholinesterase is found in the nerve cord of the uninjured limbs of the octopus and appears again when the nervous system of the new tentacle is forming and decreases drastically after it's fully formed. It is speculated that acetylcholinesterase may play an important role in the reformation of the nervous system and in regenerated limbs, which in turn implies that it has some impact on the increased functionality of the regrown limb. Unlike other animals with regeneration abilities, the regrown tentacle is indistinguishable from the limb it is replacing. In other species, it is common that the regrown appendage is of lesser quality and does not function as the previous limb once did. However, this is not the case with octopods. In most cases, they are fully able to regenerate every aspect of the previous limb, including the ganglia, or the complex nervous system that is housed in each one of the octopod's 8 tentacles, and over 40 million neurons, without any difference in appearance or functionality. As remarkable as octopods limb regeneration is, it's not always perfect. Octopods are prone to a type of abnormal regeneration called bifurcation. Bifurcation describes the division of the tentacle into two or more separate tentacles. A fascinating example of bifurcation is an octopus discovered off the coast of Japan with 96 arms. Although the octopus technically only had 8 tentacles, scientists believe that bifurcation occurred after repeated injury, leaving this magnificent octopus with several tentacles growing off the original 8. While very little information is available on this topic and octopods in general, it is still very interesting to think about the possible causes of additional growths. Studying the many quirks of octopods, their limb regeneration in particular, is very important as it could greatly aid us in uncovering the secret to human limb regeneration in the future and even help us make advantages in self-repairing robots and machinery. Thank you, and I hope you learned something about octopods and you appreciate their many fascinating abilities as much as I do.